So let's now speak to our correspondent, Kumbi Aboluwade, who is on ground in the state to bring us up to speed with the situation. Kumbi, good to see you. I'm sure you have a lot of things you've seen in the past hours ahead of this election. Maybe you bring us up to speed as to what we need to know from what you've seen and heard.
All right, good morning, Jeffrey. I'm currently in Owode area, and behind me you can see residents are actually engaging in last-minute shopping. We know that's less than 24 hours before the much-anticipated August 15 governorship. So the residents are they've expressed enthusiasm to come out to the polls tomorrow to exercise their civic responsibility. So we know that on one hand, security operatives have told us that they are fully prepared for this election. INEC, on the other hand, have said that they are ready to conduct a peaceful, credible election here in Osun State. And so we're here on ground, monitoring activities and seeing how everything plays out. In the area, you would almost walk past 1-2 police officers on the road, because they are strategically deployed, within the state capital. So that's where we are at the moment, when Owode area in Osogbo State, in Osun State, rather.
Absolutely. So Kumbi, before I let you go, so whilst you were talking, we could see a military van just pass behind you. So that tells me, and everyone who is watching, the level of military presence, although the argument could be whether it's over-militarized or not. Maybe you give us up to speed as to the level of military presence you're witnessing. As I said, we saw one behind you, and whether or not the people have the confidence that when they come out tomorrow from your interactions with them, that nothing will harm them because of what has played out as a build-up to this moment.
Well, we do know that the campaigns were shaped by a lot of violence and direct attacks by political parties on each other, according to civil society organizations. And now that the campaigns are over, we've spoken to some of the residents who have said that they are not deterred by what happened during the campaigns. They are willing, they're in fact excited to come out to the polls tomorrow and exercise this civic responsibility of theirs. Whether the security presence is intimidating, I'm not too sure if I should say yes or no, but because of the way the campaigns went, I'm sure this is just to ensure that every loose end is tightened and they don't leave any stone unturned.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure that's what it is.
Kumbi, of course, we're going to be touching base with you and the entire team that will be covering this election for every development. As we can see, loads of people in the market area trying to do last-minute shopping. So yes,
exactly. I mean, if my cameraman can just pan.
Yes. And
you see the level. It's even like a traffic congestion here. And then if you should just pan to the left-hand side so that you see the crowd, because they're very busy market here.
Absolutely. Kumbi, thank you so much for reporting. We'll touch base with you as soon as is necessary, and I'm sure by tomorrow that busy place you're seeing right here on TV will be as quiet as possible. But